Hello, everyone, and happy Monday, the 30th of October, 2023. I hope you are well. Alwyn Jennings here, your spiritual guide, coming in with the energies of the week by channeling my spirit guides. Running from today, the 30th of October, till Sunday, the 5th of November. Can't quite believe it's almost November. Yeah, so how are you? It's been quite a ride, energetically, especially the last 2 weeks with the eclipse corridor. So I hope you've navigated that all right. Of course, that's now come to an end because we've had the full moon eclipse at the weekend on Saturday, although you may still be feeling the effects. So you'd be glad to know that, as far as I am aware, this week is a little bit calmer. Although, of course, we do have Halloween, or Samhain, and we also have November coming up. November for me I feel is an extremely spiritual month, mainly because of all the wands. So it is the 11th month. We start off with the 1st of November, so that's like 3 wands. And this period of time kind of signifies the thinning of the veils between all the different worlds. So it's a great time to use your intuition, connect with past loved ones, connect with your guides, your angels, that sort of thing. It's quite a magical week this week. And then November itself will continue to have that sort of spiritual theme, I believe. I'm hoping November's going to be a bit quieter, but who knows, energetically, but who knows? And this is all about now moving forward. Certain doors will have been closed to you. Either you've closed them or they've been closed for you the last few weeks. Things may have come to an end. We may still be finding some things are still coming to an end, but that should finalize this week. So, interesting times indeed. We also have, it's a really good time, to listen to your intuition, look out for synchronicity signs, that sort of thing, as to whether or not you're on the right path, which, I'm sure you all are. So let's tune in, bring in my guides, and see what words of wisdom they have for you. Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here today. So yes, as Alwyn has said, the end of the eclipse corridor, and we believe the end of eclipse season for this year. So in theory, things should calm down. But of course, there's always something going on in the skies and in the cosmos. And there are, lots of unsettled times at the moment, aren't there, in your world? And this will have an effect on your energies. You may have found that some of your loved ones chose the eclipse corridor to pass over, and there have been others you've heard about in the news as well that may well have affected you. And of course, there's lots going on generally, which is unhappy. But it's for you to take from that what you need to take, for you to send love and light, and for you to use your own discernment about everything that's going on at the moment in the world outer to you, or maybe it's affecting you more greatly on an everyday practical level. So we hope you're all right, as Alwyn said earlier. So the main energies coming, you'll still be under the energies of the powerful full moon at the weekend. And coming up, of course, you have Halloween, or All Hallows Eve, as it used to be called, or Samhain. And this is, already the veils between the worlds are very thin, and leading into November with All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day. So it was believed back in the times in your world that once the clocks went past midnight on the 31st of October, this was the time to really honor your ancestors as the clock ticked over to the 1st of November with the 3 wands, the one in the middle sort of being the bridge or the connection between the worlds. So this is a really good time to honor your ancestors traditionally, to think about them, to try to connect with them if you want to. Maybe do any clearing that needs to be cleared around any ancestral baggage, but also honoring them though, really, what did they give you? What are you grateful for? Calling them in if you wish. It's also a good time to connect with your spirit guides and angels this week. You may also find that your intuition is heightened as well. So trust your intuition as always, all right? Some of you have a decision to make this week, and you may feel that you don't have all the information. But sometimes when you're feeling stuck like that, it's really important just to make a decision, and then the rest will follow. And what we mean by that is, if you don't make a decision, you're stuck in procrastination, you're stuck in really not moving forward. And it's just a case for some of you that you won't know all the information. It hasn't been revealed yet, but you do need to move. So it's tuning into that intuition, trusting yourself, trusting your gut instinct, and making that decision of which way to go, because it won't be wrong. And then the rest, as we say, will really follow. Look for synchronicities this week, signs that you're on the right track, or even signs as to where you ought to be headed. This will really help you moving forward. As we've said, it's quite a spiritual week for many, and there will be lots of intuitive hits, spirit guide or angel guidance, even guidance from loved ones possibly. But it is about making, as we've already said, some of you making a decision. Sometimes you're not always meant to know everything. So the universe has this way of giving you what you need to know, and then leaving it to you to tune into yourself as to which way to go, because you really do know which way to go. All right. So as we've said many times before, if something feels right, you'll get this holy hell yes feeling of that's the right way to go. But if it doesn't feel right, then don't do it, basically. All right. So it can be as simple as that. So try not to overcomplicate things. So we feel a lot of you just need to take care of yourself this week as well. The energies have been high. They're continuing to be high, really, but they've been super high in the last few weeks, really pushing you to close doors on things that are no longer in alignment. Maybe doors have been closed for you. Some of you are feeling sensitive. Just wrap yourself up, go out in nature, just really look after yourself, do things that make you happy, and surround yourself with people that can support you. So very much an intuitive week, very much going with the flow, not overthinking, and taking great care of yourselves. All right, be kind, and be kind to each other. All right, so we will be back next week with another update. Have a great week. All right, so I hope that made sense to you. Yeah, it just feels all about being in flow now, like really trusting ourselves and going with how we feel about things. And the other thing I was getting there when I was channeling the guides, my guides, was, you do know what you want and what you need. Maybe sometimes we can talk ourselves out of what we think talk ourselves out of something, but using our ego or our logic, but actually we do know. So just maybe some quiet moments, getting out in nature would be good for you if you can. I know the weather's not always that great at this time of year, but seeing if you can do that. And for those of you that aren't on my email list, I invite you to join my email list. That's another way of me keeping in contact with you. I only send out emails once a fortnight, so I don't send loads and loads unless I've got something specific I need you to know about. But it's a good way of keeping in touch. And you will receive kind of similar to this, sort of what's going on, as well as other information that I feel is relevant at the time. And the reason I'm mentioning it today is my email is due to go out on Thursday of this week. So if you'd like to, if you aren't signed up already, you'd like to, then sign up before Thursday to receive my email. And there's also an opportunity for you to receive a free intuition, develop your intuition masterclass when you sign up as a thank you. So yeah, so I will speak to you soon. Take care, and I'll be back next week. Bye for now.